All right, my friend, let's turn this into some real talk, American style for your Reset Mindset YouTube channel. We're going to hit those deep philosophical vibes, but keep it straightforward and punchy, just like we're having a heart-to-heart. No fancy words, just pure, unadulterated wisdom. Hey, everyone. You ever just feel like you're drifting through life, even with all the right stuff? Like a ship with a top-notch crew and the best sails, but no clear direction? That's kind of how I see the path to success. It's not about what you have, it's about that pure, unadulterated willpower to get things done. Today, we're going to dive deep into that. We're talking about the art of pushing yourself beyond average, past just good enough, and into achieving some truly extraordinary results. Think about it. You, me, everyone. We're all standing at crossroads every single day. And in those moments, it's not just about a decision. It's about making the right decision. I'm not talking about picking out what cereal to eat for breakfast. I'm talking about those choices that scare you a little, the ones that pull you out of your comfort zone and into uncharted territory. See, there's this powerful force inside every single one of us, often untapped. It's the ability to get things done, even when every fiber of your being just wants to procrastinate or chill out. Think back to a time when you really didn't want to do something. Maybe it was a tough conversation, or a project that felt impossible to tackle. We've all been there. The easy choice? I'll do it tomorrow. But here's the kicker. Tomorrow turns into the next day, and then the next. And suddenly, that little molehill has become a mountain. In those moments, what separates success from stagnation is action. Action is the fundamental key to all success. It's not enough to just have knowledge or talent. It's about using that knowledge, maximizing that talent. You could have Einstein's brain, but if you don't use it, it's like a library of books that are never opened. So how do we tap into this power? How do we push ourselves, especially when it's tough, and actually take action? That's the journey we're on today. It's about understanding your why. It's about embracing the profound discomfort that growth brings. Because let's be real, growth and comfort, they just don't hang out together. Hold a goal in your mind, that dream, that thing you've been putting off. Keep that in mind as we roll through this, because today isn't just about theories or empty words. This is about transformation. It's about changing shouldn't into must. And trust me, that journey from can't to can is where all the magic happens. Let's dig in and explore how we can harness this power within us, how we can turn the tide in our favor and truly set sail towards our dreams. Remember, self-discipline is like a quiet engine, the force that drives success. It's that raw power that gets you out of bed on a cold morning, even when the world feels like it's pushing against you. This journey isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those who are willing to roll up their sleeves, dig deep, and put in the work. The kind of work a lot of other people shy away from. But not us. We're the kind of people who face challenges head-on and say, I'm tougher than you are. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. If it were, everyone would be doing it. But I promise you this, it's absolutely, positively worth it. Because on the other side of that struggle, beyond that hard work, is the life you've always dreamed of. A life where you're not a victim of circumstance, but the master of your own destiny. With an open mind and a willing heart, let's kick off this adventure together. Let's commit to ourselves, to our dreams, and to this journey of getting it done, no matter what. Remember, the only limits that exist are the ones we set for ourselves. Let's smash through those walls and soar to new heights. This isn't just about the goals. It's about the person we become in the process of reaching those goals. It's about the strength we gain, the wisdom we acquire, and the character we build. Overcoming procrastination and laziness. All right, let's tackle two big roadblocks many folks face: procrastination and laziness. These aren't just minor annoyances. They're time thieves and enemies of progress. They sneak up on you, whispering that sweet lie, "I'll do it later." But remember this, later is where dreams go to die, and someday is a thief that steals your potential. Procrastination and laziness are like quicksand. The deeper you sink, the harder it is to climb out. Think about how many times we've said, "I'll start tomorrow," only to find tomorrow comes with a fresh batch of excuses. It's a dangerous cycle, a hamster wheel that keeps us spinning and prevents us from moving forward. But here's the good news. Just as we can fall into this cycle, we can also break free. The key? Action. Immediate, intentional action. It's the antidote to procrastination, the ultimate weapon against laziness. Starting is tough, no doubt. In fact, starting is often the hardest part. But remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. One step is enough. The magic happens in the momentum you build once you get moving. It's like pushing a car. That initial push takes everything you've got, but once it's rolling, it gets easier and easier. So, how do we start? First, set clear, achievable goals that genuinely excite you, that light a fire in your belly. When your goals are clear, your focus sharpens, and procrastination loses its grip. And then, break these goals down into tiny tasks, so small they seem ridiculous not to do. This is a mind hack. It makes the task seem so easy and doable that procrastination has no room to even creep in. What about laziness? Laziness thrives in the absence of a compelling why. You need a why so powerful, so convincing, it acts like a lighthouse guiding you through the fog of apathy. Your why should remind you of the bigger picture, of what you're doing and why you're doing it. But remember, this isn't just about external goals. It's also about self-respect. Every time you conquer procrastination, every time you choose action over idleness, you're building self-esteem. You're telling yourself, "I'm worth the effort. My dreams are worth the effort." And trust me, that feeling of looking in the mirror and knowing you kept a promise to yourself, it's unmatched. That's the kind of self-respect that builds empires and changes lives. Let's also talk about our environment. It plays a crucial role in beating procrastination and laziness. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals and with people who inspire you to take action. Create an environment that promotes productivity, one that makes it easy to start and hard to quit. Remember, our surroundings often shape our actions. Make your environment a breeding ground for success. And don't forget the power of routine. A well-structured routine can be a fortress against the onslaught of procrastination and laziness. With a routine, you don't waste energy deciding what to do next. It's already set. This frees up mental space for creativity and actual productivity. Overcoming these challenges isn't just about brute force. It's also vital to understand the root causes. Ask yourself, why am I procrastinating? What am I avoiding? Often, procrastination is a symptom of fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. Confront those fears, face them head-on, and procrastination will lose its power over you. And when you do fall prey to procrastination or laziness, don't beat yourself up too hard. We're all human. The important thing isn't to stay down. It's to recognize it, learn from it, and get back into action with renewed vigor. Celebrate your small victories. Every tiny accomplishment, every moment you choose action over idleness is a win. Cherish these celebrations. They're stepping stones to bigger success. The power of habits and continuous growth. It turns out the building blocks of success are often the smallest things. We're talking about habits, those daily actions we perform almost without thinking. Individually, they might seem insignificant, but cumulatively, they have the power to transform our lives. This is where personal growth either blossoms or withers. Habits are like the threads of a tapestry. Each individual thread might seem minor, but together they create the picture of our lives. The quality of our habits determines the quality of that picture. Let's keep moving forward, carrying these lessons with us. Let them be the wind in your sails, the driving force towards your dreams. The world is waiting for your unique contribution, your dreams, your passion. Think about it. Imagine a world of perfect self-discipline, where everyone keeps their promises to themselves. It might sound ideal, too good to be true, but here's the secret. That world starts with you. It begins the moment you decide to take control of your own life. Self-discipline is about taking responsibility. It's about making choices, not excuses. It's about saying no to what hurts us and yes to what helps us grow. It's about keeping promises to yourself and following through. It's easy to be disciplined when someone's watching, but true self-discipline is what you do when no one else is. It's your choices in those quiet, unseen moments that truly define who you are. Let's talk about the rewards of self-discipline. It's not just about getting things done. It's about the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're in control of your actions. It's about the pride you feel looking back on your day, knowing you achieved what you set out to do. It's about the confidence that grows every time you keep a promise to yourself. This confidence is priceless. It spills over into every aspect of your life, illuminating it like the morning sun. Remember, self-discipline is also a challenge. It's like a muscle that constantly needs work. And like any muscle, it can get tired, it can feel strained. But that's just a sign it's growing. Every time you overcome the temptation to quit, you're not just getting closer to your goal. You're strengthening your self-discipline muscle. You're teaching yourself that you can do hard things, that you can overcome challenges, and that in itself is a victory. Finally, think about a time when you really pushed yourself, when you stepped outside your comfort zone. Maybe it was working on a project late into the night, or saying no to a temptation that would have derailed your progress. How did you feel afterward? Exhausted, maybe, but also exhilarated, right? That feeling, that's the power of self-discipline. Self-discipline also means the ability to delay instant gratification. It's about seeing the bigger picture, understanding that the pain of discipline now is nothing compared to the pain of regret later. It's about choosing long-term satisfaction over short-term comfort. A lot of people stumble here, mistaking the easy path for the right one, but not you. You're here because you're ready to choose the right path, no matter how challenging it might be. Remember, self-discipline doesn't mean living a life of restriction. It means living a life of balance. It's about knowing when to work hard and when to rest, when to push yourself and when to recharge. It's about listening to your body, your mind, and your heart. It's about harmony. When you master self-discipline, you're not just mastering a skill, you're mastering life itself. And let's be clear, mastering self-discipline doesn't mean never failing or never stumbling. We're all human, after all. Ultimately, it's about how you respond to those setbacks. Do you let them defeat you, or do you use them as stepping stones to greater success? As we move forward, understand that self-discipline is your key to unlocking your potential. It's the tool you need to sculpt the life you dream of. It's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. With self-discipline, nothing is unattainable. No dream is too big. No goal is too far. Your self-discipline is your ally, your power, your guide. It's the light that illuminates the darkness, the force that propels you forward when the path gets tough. Embrace it, lean into it, and watch it transform your life in ways you never imagined. Let's continue this journey, strengthening our resolve with every disciplined choice we make, day by day. Together, we can make the impossible possible. Now is the time to shift our focus. Let's make this journey an unforgettable one. Here's to your success, your growth, and the incredible life you're about to build. We stand at the precipice of a new beginning. This isn't just about sharing words or ideas. This is a moment of transformation. Now is the time to put everything we've learned into practice. This is your moment. The moment to boldly step into the life you've envisioned. Your journey is unique, filled with possibilities. It's a path only you can walk. But remember, you're never alone. The lessons we've shared will be your companions, walking alongside you on this road. The power of self-discipline, overcoming procrastination and laziness, the strength of positive habits, and the ability to turn challenges into opportunities. These are all your tools, your allies. Today, take one step, no matter how small, toward your goals. Maybe it's setting a new objective, making a plan, or simply deciding to break free from old patterns. The important thing is to take that first step. Look to the horizon. See your dreams and aspirations. They aren't just fanciful hopes, they are tangible destinations waiting to be reached. And every single step you take, no matter how small, is an undeniable step closer to those destinations. Embrace this journey with all its twists and turns, because each one is shaping you into a stronger, wiser person. Embrace the process, embrace the journey, and embrace the growth that comes with it. Celebrate your victories, learn from your setbacks, and keep your eyes firmly fixed on your goals. The path to success is rarely a straight line. It's a winding road full of learning opportunities. Embrace those opportunities, because they are the experiences that will lead you to greatness. Keep that sense of purpose and passion that brought you here today. Use it as the fire that propels you forward, the light that illuminates your way. Inside you is the power, the determination, and the resilience to overcome any obstacle and reach any peak. Believe in yourself and your ability to make a difference in your life and the lives of those around you. This isn't an end, it's a beautiful beginning. The beginning of a life lived with intention and purpose, a relentless pursuit of excellence. Carry these lessons forward. Let them be the wind in your sails, the driving force towards your dreams. The world is waiting for your unique contribution, your dreams, your passion. You have everything you need to create the life you desire. It's time to take action and make those dreams a reality. The future is yours to shape. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Now go out there and make it happen. An incredible journey awaits you, and I truly can't wait to see where it leads you. Here's to your success, your growth, and the amazing life you're about to build. Let's make this journey unforgettable.